Hey guys, what's going on? It's your man Evan Anderson from Savannah, Georgia here. And today we're going to talk about what to do when you hate your job, right? I want to actually provide a couple of tips for you guys because I know how it is out here. It's tough when you're dependent on a job, you're trying to survive. Most of you guys, a lot of you guys have multiple jobs so that you can try to make ends meet, and you're dealing with the stresses of just a work overload. Maybe you're not being compensated, uh, you know, at a rate that you feel is, worth your skill level, or what your talent is deserving of. Maybe you just hate getting up early in the morning. Maybe you hate the fact that you have to work long hours. Maybe you hate that, you don't have the opportunity to travel or take vacations whenever you want to, or different things like this. Whatever it may be, hopefully these tips will help you as far as what to do when you hate your job. So the first thing, first tip that I can give you on what to do when you hate your job is to rant, rave, and holler. Right? Just don't do it at the office. Don't do it at your job. It used to be, uh, you know, where you can go home and just rant and rave and use that as a way to outlet your frustrations and things like that, so that you can just be a little bit more at peace. Don't do it at the office. You want to stay professional. You don't want to uh, ruin what you actually have, because most people, if they actually lost their job, they would be in a bind or be in a tough situations. But ranting, raving, at home is a good way to kind of release some of that stress. What I personally like to do is I rant and rave on camera into videos. I'll talk about the subject directly, and then it makes me feel good because I can go back, watch the video later, and it usually puts a smile on my face afterwards. And it helps me blow off that steam, right? So that's the first tip. Rant, rave, holler, do whatever you got to do just to get that pressure, just off of your back. And do it in the video. I'll show you and share with you how you can actually make some money from sharing your rants, raves later on. Hang on all the way through to the end of the video. The next tip, remind yourself that that it's not permanent. What you're doing is not permanent. If you're working, like I said, two jobs or multiple jobs, or even if it's just the one job that you have, know that there's always more opportunities out there for you. Okay, you always have the opportunity. You always have the ability to raise your skill sets, go back, get educated, learn something new, learn new skill sets that can help you as far as growing and being able to increase your income and increase your level of happiness in another job, or perhaps business or other opportunity that might come along. Okay, so definitely you want to remind yourself that whatever situation that you're in now, whatever job that you're in now, is not permanent. Okay, you always got the opportunity to change. Change can happen in an instance, right? Okay, the next tip is to make time for yourself. The truth is, this is good advice whether you hate your job or whether you don't hate your job, right? You gotta make time for yourself, to meditate, to reflect, to ask yourself the questions as far as what is it that I want out of my job? If you don't know what you want, if you don't take the time to reflect and talk with yourself and know what you actually want, then how can you ever expect to like your job, or expect to like the work that you're doing, if you don't make time to to actually think about it, or to lay out your plan as far as your goals, or the direction that you want to move in. So that's something that you definitely want to consider, to make time for yourself. And this is whether you hate your job or whether you don't. But if you hate your job, you really want to make time for yourself to, I don't know, sit down and just have a one-on-one with yourself and get your blueprint laid out, or get your course of action laid out, so that you can make steps to get away from this job that you hate, right? Because nobody wants to be in a job that they hate. Nobody. Um, the next tip that I could suggest is, add some fun to the mix. Add some fun. If you hate your job while you're there, take a break. Do something that you like. Check out what your favorite sports teams are doing. I know that's something that I tend to do is, it's football season right now. I like to check out the stats from the football games, to see who's doing what, any trade deals that's going on. Take time out and listen to some music. Something like that, just to get your mind away from whatever it is on your job that's stressing you. Just something that's more peaceful, something that's more enjoyable. Take a few minutes out of your day to do something that's enjoyable, you guys. You gotta keep your sense of humor, right? You gotta keep your sense of humor. No matter what, even if you hate your job, you have to keep your sense of humor so that you can have some form of sanity. Uh, because the truth is, jobs could literally drive people crazy. I've seen it happen, and you just want to keep your sense of humor. That even though times may be tough, find something funny. Be optimistic about your situation. You got to be optimistic in the face of adversity. You got to face the face the world with a smile. You got to face the world with a smile. And the final tip that I have is actually, build your own business. This day and age, this is 2014 at the time that I'm recording this. You might see this, years from now. But the truth is, building a home-based business is the ideal way to get away from any job that you hate, right? If you hate your job, this is definitely one of the things that you should be looking to implement into your daily routine, into your schedule, is building a home-based business. And there's tons of reasons why. There's tons of reasons why you should do this. Building a home-based business gives you the opportunity to, while you're working on that job that you may not like right now at the moment, gives you the opportunity to start building a income stream, right? Building an income stream, doing something else outside of that job that you don't like, so that once you build up your business and you get it to a level where you're not dependent on the income from that job that you already don't like, now you have that income stream that's there that could supplement this income over here. So you build a home-based business, you build the income stream, and then now it gives you more time freedom. It gives you more flexibility. It gives you more opportunity to, just really enjoy life and enjoy living, as opposed to just existing in a job that you hate. So what I'm actually going to do, well, like I said, if you want to share your rants and your raves and learn how you can generate an income from it, I can show you the exact strategy or the exact system and tool that I personally use to occasionally rant and rave, right? And also to just, share information and talk about things that I actually am passionate about and that I enjoy doing, right? And I also get the opportunity to share and help other people, free themselves from jobs that they hate. So if you're interested in learning some more about the system that I personally use to work from home, from my couch, as you can see by this video that you're watching, and generate an income, click the link below this video, and you're going to be taken to a link where you will just find out more information. Just click on the link below this video, and I'll see you on the inside.